Hi, Matthew. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for joining us for our latest People of Mulgrave. I've invited you to chat because I heard that you recently got back from World Scholars Cup, which actually took place here, right?
Yes.
And I think this is the second time we host the Vancouver round, correct?
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit? I heard that you've been involved since we started a year ago in the school, and I want to know a little bit about what the World Cup is and how you came about to be involved with it.
So the World Scholars Cup, it's an international competition with, it has a few different parts. One of them is debate. The others is an essay writing competition. And then also there's what's known as the Scholars Challenge and the Scholars Bowl, both of which are multiple choice tests, one of which is individual, the other one you do as a team. And for the Scholars Cup, you're in teams of 3. And each year, each season, there's really 3 levels of competition. There are the regional rounds, which happen in different cities. Then there are global rounds, which the location changes every year. Actually, this year there are 3 global rounds. And then there's the Tournament of Champions at Yale University every November. And so last year, myself and my team, we did all 3. And most recently, a few weeks ago, we did the Vancouver Regional Round, which was hosted here at Mulgrave.
That's exciting. So the Vancouver round that was hosted here will be, in essence, to qualify for this year, one of the 3 worldwide rounds
Yes.
that are occurring. And then you'll go back to Yale this year. Are
I
you hoping?
probably won't because I will be in grade 12, and so that will probably be some sort of problem. But I hope that lots of other people from Mulgrave will be able to go.
That's exciting. So what could you tell? So if you were to talk to those other Mulgravians about Scholar Cup and why they should get involved, what would you tell them about the experience?
Well, I think just looking at it academically, you learn a lot, you improve skills in public speaking and debate at that most basic level. But also the Scholars Cup is really different from a lot of other competitions in that they make an effort to try and be engaging, to make it not just some academic competition, but to have fun. And you'll meet people, you'll travel the world, and it's overall a great experience.
Wonderful. So do you foresee that it's something that will continue to grow?
Well, I know last year there were really only 6 of us. Myself, my 2 partners, Armand and Arvine, and in another team made up of some younger students. And so we went to Globals and the TOC. And this year there are quite many more people, and many more people who I think are planning on going to the Globals and then hopefully will go on to Yale. And so I think that if we keep it up, we can really grow this in Mulgrave.
That's exciting. So going back to your competitions, what areas of competition did you enjoy most? And can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, so the area of competition, I'd say debate is probably what I enjoy most, just because, like I mentioned, the Scholars Cup, like their topics are very engaging, and it's a really a chance to create an argument, present it, and really it's something that I find enjoyable.
Did you get your topics prior to arriving to your competitions, or how does that work?
No, so all the Scholars Cup competitions, like the essay, etc., all that, it's based on topic areas that are based around the theme. So this year the theme is an imperfect world, and under that theme they have 6 subject areas, which then they give you information to study. So each round is impromptu, so 15 minutes before, they will give you the resolution, which sounds difficult, but it's not necessarily so much because usually the prompt, the resolution, is based on something in the Scholars Cup curriculum.
I see. So the presumption is that you would have studied these topics, so you're
Yes.
well versed in them. So what was one of the favorite topics that you got to argue?
Oh, well, a topic at the most recent Vancouver regionals was be it resolved that Canada should send the first manned mission to Mars. And so that is a topic that was in the curriculum this year and is one that's pretty interesting to myself. So I really enjoyed debating that one.
That's great.
And there are some pretty far out topics that they've provided.
Excellent. I'm sure it helps you stretch your thinking, correct?
Yes, it certainly does.
So is debate something that you hope to continue to do at a university level?
Maybe. I definitely would consider it.
Okay. Okay. So I guess that you mentioned that in addition to debate, there are other rounds. For example, a multiple choice round. Is it a requirement that you would be taking certain courses in your career as a senior school student in order to better be more ready to participate in Scholars Cup, or do you feel like anyone that wants to participate can participate?
I mean, in some cases, it wouldn't hurt. You see overlap. My partners who take geography, they've looked at some things in the Scholar Cup curriculum and thought, oh, we've learned that in class. But it's really not close to a requirement at all. There isn't any sort of knowledge that you would learn from taking a specific course that you would need. Really, anyone can do it.
That's excellent. Well, I really appreciate your time. I'll go ahead and include a link to more information about when your next event is happening so that we can continue to follow. And who could students reach out to if they were interested in getting involved?
Well, the lead teachers for Scholars Cup are Mr. Cockell and Miss Ferreira. So if they were interested, they could talk to them.
Great. So thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.